Jagannatha Swami, Jagannatha Swami, Jagannatha Swami, Jagannatha Swami. कदाचित कालिंदी तट विपिन संगीतक रावो गोदाभीरि नारी वदन कमलाश्वद मधुपहा रमा शंभु ब्रह्मा मरपति गणेशाचिद पदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु में। Swami, Jagannatha Swami, मुझे सव्य वेणुं शिरसि सिखि पुच्छं कटितटे दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचर कटाक्षं विदधते सदा श्रीमद् वृन्दावन वसति लीला परिचयो Jagannatha Swami Nayan Path.
Namaskar everybody. Welcome to the Silver Jubilee celebration of our Jagannatha Prana Pratistha at Shiva Vishnu Temple. I am Prasant Raj. I am just like any one of you. Just like any one of you have your own story. I have my story too. My parents were married for 25 years, did not have a living child. On the 13th pregnancy, they were so worried, they asked my grandmother for advice. So my grandmother said, the only one who can save you is Lord Jagannath. You offer yourself to Lord Jagannath, everything will be fine from there on. So my parents, Jagannath's temple opens at 3 o'clock in the morning. They took bath around 2 o'clock in the morning. My parents went to in front of the Puri temple front, and when the Pandati opened, these two were there. My parents said, we have to go take a vow, and you are the witness. The vow was, if she got a daughter, the daughter will beg in front of Puri temple. If he has a son, he will give the son away. And here I am. I grew up away from my parents from age 5. Always stayed away from my parents. My parents never claimed at me. But my mother always said, elephant, no matter where he roams, belongs to me. And coming to America was not in my itinerary. Somehow things happened, I ended up coming to America. And from here, when I wanted to go back, I couldn't even go back. A lot of our friends, Dr. Das, Dr. Ram, everybody knows about this story. But anyway, that's a long story. But about 26 years ago, this is true story. I went to see Jagannath. I always go to temple. And the Pandals did not allow me. They gave me, they said, no, you can't go, all those things. So I stood there for a second. I said, maybe the Pandals are not doing it. It's maybe Jagannath doesn't want to give me his darshan. First time, in that visit, I did not see Jagannatha. I was so angry, I came back here. Guess what? A year after, he showed up at Queensland. In greater American subcontinent, the second place Lord Jagannath shows up out of all the places in the world is Cleveland, Ohio. If that is not a miracle, what is miracle? Now, having said that, over here, our Jagannath has already manifested miracles here. Now, I have proposed to the board, and we are in the process of writing a document where all the miracles that are happening in our temple will be compiled and it will be presented to the people. Anyway, I'll tell you another story. In Puri, there are several mathas, just like a Panchapa Matha, Vallabha Matha, Govardhan Matha, which was done by Sankaracharya. I'm going to tell a little story about Sri Vallabha Matha. Sri Vallabha was a priest, was a Mahant, a guru. In the king's court, once there was a question was raised, 4 questions were asked. Number 1, who is the God of gods? Number 2, what is the best mantras? Number 3, what is the best scripture? And number 4, what is the best service? Now all this, everybody talked, but Vallabhji, whatever he said, he gave the answers, but he couldn't convince everyone. So the king said, you know what, if we can't come to an agreement, let's put a paper, pen and paper in front of Jagannatha and close the door for a day. Let's see tomorrow what he will write. So next day, they found Jagannatha had written, and that pedestal is still being worshipped at the Sri Vallabhji Matha. The answer was, who is the God of gods? What was written is Devaki Putra, Krishna is the God of gods. What is the biggest mantra and the highest mantra of all kinds? Krishna's name is the highest of all the mantras. What is the best scripture? Best scripture is Gita. What is the best service? Service to the God, Lord Krishna. So, to take revenge, all the Pandas got mad at him. So the next Ekadasi, when you come Ekadasi, you don't eat any cooked food. You eat only vegetable, fruits and things like that. So they offered him a nirmala. Nirmala is the prasad of Lord Jagannatha to eat. So if he takes the nirmala and eats it, then he is not performing the Ekadasi duty. But if he does not take it or eat it, then he is disrespecting Jagannatha. So what Sri Vallabhji did, he hold that Kaibala in his finger, showed it to Lord Jagannatha, and sang Gita Govindam for about 24 hours. And next day he ate it. So this is how we tackle all the problem. Now, I have to tell you, most of us here, we are not fortunate enough to grow up with gods and our family, our parents, all our friends together back home. We miss them, and we wish we could have served them to our heart's content. But look at here, Lord Jagannath sitting with the family, and you all are here family, and we are all here in family. If we can pay that service to Lord Jagannath, to our temple, to our community, maybe we can pay back some of our Pitruruna or Matruruna or the debt of our birth. Now, the Puri temple has its own history, how the temple Pratistha happened. We are here celebrating our 25th anniversary. So we are going to reenact what happened here at Shiva Vishnu temple. In October, Sri Ganesh was the first deity established at Puri, our temple. Then 2 months after, the decision was made that Lord Jagannath will come here. So that time, the murti was not made. So we had a portrait of Lord Jagannath, and we kept the picture in that altar for 3 months until we had the main deity arrive to be Pratistha. So I will request our priest, esteemed priest, to give some offers of garland to the main deity, a main photograph, which was worshipped before the temple Pratistha was happening. Yeah.
तमेव ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णु नारायणो महेश्वरः नमो अन्तर्यामिने तुभ्यं श्रीजगन्नाथ स्वामिने ॐ इदं विष्णुर्विचक्रमे त्रेधारिधे पदं समूढमस्य पागुसुरे तद्विपरासो विपन्यवो जागृहंसस्समिन्दते विष्णोः परमं पदम्.
We worshipped this picture for about 3 months before the deities were finally arrived from India. The deities were made in Puri from daru, from the neem wood, and in the exact rituals are performed by the puja and everything. So it takes 3 months by the time the actual deities were made and arrive here. So now we are going to welcome our new deities to be established here at our temple. Jagannatha is coming. Our priest performed the Prana Pratistha. So I request our esteemed priest to do a Prana Pratistha puja. And after that, give a blessing to the entire audience, please. Thank you.
ॐ गङ्गणपतये नमः नमस्ते बलभद्राय सुभद्रायै नमो नमः जगन्नाथाय नमो अस्तु नमः सुदर्शनाय च तमेव ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णु नारायणो महेश्वरः समानाय प्रमोषीः अस्मिन् कलशे वरुणं साङ्गं सपरिवारम् आवाहयामि स्थापयामि अपवित्र पवित्रो वा सर्वावसाङ्गलोऽपि वा यस्मरे पुण्डरीकाक्षं सर्वाख्याभ्यन्तरशुचिः नारायणाय नमः सर्वं सुधिपितास्तु ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् प्रभोमिं विशतो ऋतवान् ॐ पुरुषदेवेदमुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उदामितत्वस्येषानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति जगन्नाथपरिवारदेवताभ्यो नमो नमः आवाहयामि एतावानस्य महिमा अतो जायामश्च पूर्णः पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि विपादस्यार्धचन्द्रिभिः भयोभुवस्थानमूर्ते सदातना महेरणाय सुखदे यो वशिवतमो ततः छन्दाकृषिचित्रे तस्मादजायत अलङ्काराक्षेत्रं समर्पयामि तस्मादस्वाजायन्त एकेतो भयाजतः कामो हज्ये तस्माज्जातायावयः लोकवाणी पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि ॐ विश्वस्मै नमः ॐ विष्णवे नमः ॐ षट्काराय नमः ॐ भूतभव्यभवद्रवे परमात्मने नमः मध्ये त्वयमुतरापोषाणं सूरयामि सर्वदुर्नादिगन्धं स्वाधार्णे भुगिमनताम्बूलं समर्पयामि दर्शमानां दक्षिणां सर्वयामि कर्पूरनीराजनं दर्शयामि ॐ वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं कमलस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विशिष्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वाणि पश्यदास्ते ॐ भूर्भुवस्वजगन्नाथदेवताभ्यो everyone raise your hand and just take आरती from there ओम कृतेन पूजनाख्येन भगवान् जगन्नाथ देवताः प्रियनान् नमः जगन्नाथ भगवान् की जय ओम स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिमनीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु जय जगन्नाथ
गणनाथ दयानिधि सकल विधन करो दूर हमारे मम वंदन स्वीकार करो प्रभु संगीत करबो मुदाभिरी नारी वदन कमल स्वाद मधुप रमा शंभु ब्रह्मा सुरपति गणेशाचित पद जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे भुजे सभ्ये शिखि पिंच कटितटे दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचर कटाक्षं विदधते सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावन वसति लीला परिचयो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे महाबोधे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे वसन्त्रासदान्त सहज बलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्रा मध्यस्थ सकल सुरसेवा वसरदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे कृपा पारावार सजल जलदौ श्रेणिरुचिर रमावाणी राम सुरकमल पद्मे क्षणमुख सुरेन्द्र आराध्य श्रुतिगण शिखा गीत चरित जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे रथारूढ गच्छन् पथमिलित भूदेव पटले स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपाकर्ण्य सदय दया सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकल जगतां सिन्धु सुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे परं ब्रह्मा पीडा कुवलय दलोत्कोल नयन निवासी नीलाद्रो निहित चरण शिरसि रसानन्द राधा सरस वपुरालिङ्गन सुख जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे न वैपाच्य राज्य न च धनकमाणिक्य विभवं न जाचेऽहं रम्या निखिल जनकाम्यां वरवधूं सदा काले काले प्रमथपतिनादीत चरित जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे हर त्वं संसारं द्रुततरमसारं सुरपति हर त्वं पापानां विपतिमपराजात भवते अहो दीननाथे निहित चरणो निशितपदं जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथाष्टकं पुण्यं जपते त्रयोदशरुचि सर्वपाप वियुक्तात्मा विष्णुलोकं स गच्छति विष्णुलोकं स गच्छति विष्णुलोकं स गच्छति इति श्री जगन्नाथ अष्टकं सम्पूर्णम्
April, month of April is a big month. April 1st is Odisha Divas. Is the first state in India which was created based on the language as well as for Lord Jagannatha. Also, April 12th is our Jagannatha Prana Pratistha Day. Then April 14th is Prana Sankranti. That is our Odisha New Year's Day. Today happened to be Hanuman Jayanti, Hanuman's birthday, and we are celebrating this. So we are celebrating 5 things together today. But the theme of this program is not celebration, is to see how our next generation, how the children are going to carry our legacy, our culture, our philosophy from now on. For that reason, the next song is the Bande Utkal Janani, that is the state anthem of Odisha, and it will be sung by the children.
Shri
this time,
Quiet, please.
at this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Shwetachari.
Shwetachari. Shubham karot kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadam sarvabuddhe vinashaya dipajyotir namostute.
It is a very big day for Shiva Vishnu Temple. It is a very big day for the Jagannatha community. Means, as I understand, that Shiva Vishnu Temple and the Jagannatha community have this opportunity to celebrate the first silver jubilee of Lord Jagannatha in the United States. That's a big thing. So, we have a very good team here at the temple. The temple by itself is a building, but you see the priests that we have, please come here, all the priests, and I can vouch for the knowledge, the service, and the devotion of all of our priests, including the 2 new priests that we got last year, who are the best among the best, not only in the United States, but anywhere in the world. Please give them a big hand. Thank you. Here at the temple, means we do some volunteer work. Mrs. Shwetachari, me, myself, Mr. Manar Shah, who could not be here, Mr. Batuk Modi, and so on. But our work is made so simple when we have a team like the Jagannatha community. It's always a pleasure, the cohesiveness, the teamwork that I see in every second Sunday Puja, in every small or big program. That's a very, very big thing for the temple that you should be proud of. And I'm very thankful to the Raj family, who at that time, 25 years back, when I was of course not involved with the temple, they sponsored the Jagannatha deity and they got it installed here. Our temple, as you know, we have so many deities, and our temple is one of the most open temples where anyone can come, and as I say always, we do not ask for donations. Donations are because of your belief. So at this time, I would like to invite Dr. Prasanta Raj and Mrs. Chandra Raj to the stage. And I would also like to invite Mrs. Rita Balwani. Is that there is always something to do at the temple, something to fix, something to manage, and something to do. And we are always looking for new, more, and good volunteers. And Rita ji, she is one of the, I would say, the newest volunteer who has been helping here at the temple. And I have my eye on a few of the volunteers in the Jagannatha community, because the way you organize, the way you come together when there is a program or whatever, Rita ji has been helping for the last several months. Although she is in real estate, but she carries the energy and the enthusiasm wherever she goes. So thank you, Rita ji. And to thank Dr. Raj and Dr. Mrs. Raj, I would like to invite Mrs. Nisha Roy to the stage. One occasion, Dr. Raj told me that probably, at least in my lifetime, will come only once. And for this great occasion to commemorate, we got something done. And Nisha ji is going forward with thanks to Dr. Raj and Mrs. Raj. Thank you, Doctor. In the Jagannatha community, we have another important pillar, Dr. Ram. I would like to invite Dr. Ram and Mrs. Pratistha Ram to the stage. Dr. Ram has been involved with the Jagannatha community. I don't need to tell you because you know it more. And quietly and strongly, he keeps everything together. To recognize, honor, and thank Dr. Ram, I would like to invite Mrs. Mamuni Swain to the stage. Please come forward. So, I know that the most boring part of the program is any kind of a speech. Therefore, I'm not going to give any speech, but I thank you, all of you, for coming here and for doing whatever you all do for Lord Jagannath and for the temple. So good. Thank you, everyone.
This is for the entire community that he is recognizing. Please accept. We are accepting this for the behalf of the entire community.
So just because Dr. Saab also doesn't know, one of the very distinctive, you can call it featured item or whatever, is the Jagannatha Prabhavali. The Jagannatha Prabhavali that we have in our temple, it carries its own weight. And it is the work of a lot of thinking, hard work and research of Dr. Raj personally, that finally we were able to give it a shape. And we are very proud of that. And these mementos that we have given, they are basically the image of our Prabhavali and Lord Jagannatha gods. Any one of you who would be interested, they can have it after the program from upstairs. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary, for bestowing this honor to all of us. This is for the whole Jagannath community and Odia community. And we are not the only one. We do the job with all the volunteers and all our friends and sisters and brothers. Thank you very much for coming.
This is my occasion to say thank you to everyone. This was a dream long cherished, and finally it is coming to existence because everybody has cooperated in this. We could not do a single thing without everybody. So all this recognition goes to each Odias and non-Odias, everybody of the temple to let us move in the world. This is a smaller world replica with the help of our beloved God Jagannath, and we will be memorizing this in all our life, maybe like Sabishji said. It will never come back again, the day what we have today. It is like our dream has come true. Thank you, everybody. Please continue doing the same devotion to the God and be a part of the temple so that we can keep our Hindu tradition going on in this part of land from real India. Thank you again.
So next is unveiling of the souvenir. For souvenir, a lot of people contributed. There was a lot of arts and everything done. Dr. Santosh Mishra did the editing for this thing. To unveil the souvenir, I will request few of the children volunteers to please come forward. In art, in science and culture, and may their path be blessed with success and happiness. May Lord Jagannath bless them all and our future generation. With that thought, please do the cutting the unveiling the and open the box and bring some. You need this muscle. Okay. Okay. Now all of you take some books out and hold it and show it to them and give me one book for me. Yeah. Take some books. Everybody hold some. And the people, those who have sponsored, please raise your hand so these volunteers can give you personally. But the people, those who did sponsor this souvenir, you can have this with a token because this is the temple money we spent. There was some cost involved in printing and everything. 10, 20, anything your heart desires. Like Satish said, we never ask for donations. But whatever you can give, you can give that and you can have it. But I will tell you one thing about this souvenir. On the back page, this is a picture of Navagunjar. This is done in a classic Odissi Pattachitra style, painted by Sambhi Sahu. I will tell a story of this thing, which is come from Mahabharata. Once Krishna was going, Arjun was going, and he saw this animal has 9 different parts, 9 different things. When Arjun saw this animal, Arjun was really scared. He said, God, this must be demon. So he started to shoot the Navagunjar. So suddenly Navagunjar became Lord Krishna. Then he said, don't think that me as a Krishna live only in the soul of human beings. I'm also in each and every animals and every living creature. This is why he's Jagannatha, that means he is in everybody's soul. So after that, the Arjun namaskar, and he understood that Jagannath is present in everywhere, and that's why he's called Jagannath.
Thank you. Everyone, we are starting our program with a devotional performance by a beautiful classical dancer named Sudeepa Patra. This dance is choreographed by Guru Srimati Kalyanan Vinduri. Please welcome Sudeepa.
Oh,
next performance is a beautiful bhajan about Krishna, the supreme god whose Leela is Upalpal. This will be performed by some of our youngest kids in the community. Please welcome two beautiful sisters, Maksita and Devanshi Visoni.
देवी नंद तुमको वंदे रखे सबकी लाज, सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिए काज। देवी नंद तुमको वंदे रखे सबकी लाज, सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिए काज। मन मन तेरे शरण बिहारी, मन मन तेरे शरण बिहारी, मन मन तेरे शरण बिहारी, मन मोहन तेरे शरण प्यारी। बंसी बजैया रात जैया, तारे नहाए मेरे सोनी की मैया। मुझे बना कहा कौन कन्हैया, हे कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। देवी नंद तुमको वंदे रखे सबकी लाज, सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिए काज। लीला पर पार नहीं जो मात्र छोड़ रहावे, वो सागर में कल की नैया तुझे पार लगावे। भक्तों में धारा डूबा श्रीमाला, मथुरा विजया ओ नटकारा। तेरी भक्ति में आज तुम्हारा नैया। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। देवी नंद तुमको वंदे रखे सबकी लाज, सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिए काज। देवी नंद तुमको वंदे रखे सबकी लाज, सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिए काज।
What an amazing performance performed by the two sisters. Next song we have up is by Jimene for one of the greatest devotees ever born in India, Mirabai, will talk about receiving the greatest form of wealth. The wealth of name of the Lord. Performed today by Sejo Patro. Please welcome her on stage.
Hello, namaskar. I'm very grateful to sing here. So, I brought my favorite grandma with here to sing with me.
She just asked me to sing with her, so I'm going.
Yes. मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। वास्तु अमोलिका दी मेरे साता गुरु, वास्तु अमोलिका दी मेरे साता गुरु, कृपा करा अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने कृपा करा अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी Ni
Namaskar. I'm Sanjeev Naik. First of all, what a beautiful bhajan by Joy Shri and Lucina. Let's give them a round of applause. All the kids' performance so far have also been very wonderful. We have so much talent and we are not even halfway through. So let's give them also another round of applause. Today, we are celebrating 25th anniversary of Lord Jagannatha being here in Cleveland. This is an immensely proud moment for all of us. Like Dr. Raj said it so nicely in his opening speech. Every time Dr. Raj says something, we learn something new. And today, I learned so many new things from Dr. Raj's speech. So thank you. Thank you, Dr. Raj. I also want to thank temple management for being part of this occasion. You have, I see Satishji here, Shwetaji and others, you have wholeheartedly supported Jagannath community in all these years. Whenever we asked something, needed something, you always extended your full support. In fact, I have an article in the souvenir about Ratha Jatra during COVID years. And it was only possible because of support from temple management and as well as the priest. So thank you, really appreciate it. Now, I would like to say a few words to our kids and youngsters. It's really great to see you all here, not just performing, but being an integral part of this celebration. You are the ones who will carry this Jagannath culture forward. Like Dr. Raj said, he talked about divine power, miracles of Lord Jagannath. What I'm going to touch on is some more practical aspect of Jagannath culture in everyday life. Okay. First, and these are things you should make you proud of. First, Jagannath means Jagatara Natha, Lord of everyone, everyone's God. From the early days and throughout history, Jagannath culture has been observed as a mass culture. It's not just kings or Brahmins or rich people. People of all social backgrounds, different caste and creeds, they have worshipped Jagannath as their very own. Okay? So in fact, the Sabaras were a tribe of Odisha. They are known to be the first one to worship Lord Jagannatha in the form of Nilamadhava. You guys remember the drama you did? Nilamadhava, Vishwavasu, Vidyapati? So, people of all faiths around the world have worshipped Lord Jagannath, they're part of Ratha Jatra, regardless of their faith, all around the world. Jagannath culture is world famous because, among other things, it seeks unity in diversity. Why I'm saying this? So you kids learn about diversity and inclusion in school, right? So this is a relatively new concept in the US, in the West. But people of Jagannath culture knew and practiced diversity and inclusion 1,000 years back. Yes, literally 1,000 years back. Jagannath, the Puri temple in Jagannath, Puri temple was built in 12th century. So that was about 900 years back. And Jagannath culture even goes back more than that. So in essence, what you are trying to learn today in school about diversity and inclusion, people of Jagannath culture knew this 1,000 years ago. Okay? So, Lord Jagannath is also a highly humanized God. Like us, he wakes up every day, he brushes his teeth, takes bath, changes his clothes every day. He likes variety of food. In fact, he likes 56 variety of food called Chappana Bhoga. I saw there is an article by Deji Sahu, published in the Souvenir, that goes through all the Chappana Bhogas. And after eating, he also takes a nap. And these are the rituals that are done every day in the Puri temple. And also, he was also like wears nice dresses and ornaments on festive occasions, like today. If you have not seen the upstairs, Lord Jagannatha is dressed in Padma Vesa, which is very unique. Okay? He also has human emotions. Every year, he goes to Mausi's house with his brother and sister. Okay? And he loves his wife, but occasionally, he also argues with her. You guys remember the Lakshmi Narayan Miller and the back and forth between Lakshmi and Jagannath? Right? So, even like, we all know, anybody that's married guys you have known, you should never argue with the wife. Okay? But Lord Jagannath knows this, but still, sometimes he even cannot control this. Okay? And last, now, like all humans, Jagannath also gets sick. In fact, you will watch a drama in a few minutes about Jagannatha having a fever. Like humans, his wooden deity form is also dies every 12 years, 17 years, 19 years, and a new deities are made in a ritual called Navakalevara. And here, we did Navakalevara back in 2017, right? Okay. So, the main point here is that Lord, the divine power, the supreme being, can also be humanly and human, just like us. To summarize, the Jagannath culture is about humanity. It is about human values. It is about equality, humbleness, compassion, helping others in need. It is also about family and friends and having the human connections. But today, as we celebrate Lord Jagannath, we are also celebrating us, our community. In fact, so this is something we should all be proud of and have fun today. In fact, I am also celebrating my 25 years here in Cleveland this year. So Jagannath came here in April. I followed the footsteps and came in August. So you can wish me happy anniversary. Like Satish Ji and Dr. Raj said earlier, this is the second temple to have in North America, to have Lord Jagannath installed. And we are probably the first one to celebrate officially the Silver Jubilee. Right? So, our Jagannath Parivar here started very small, only with few families, and we all have here. And we really appreciate them, we thank them, we call them our pioneers for bringing Lord Jagannatha here to Kerala. Since then, this small community has grown and blossomed, something that we all should be proud of. So there are so many things we should be proud of. In fact, I wrote a poem in the Souvenir with a title, I Am Proud. Okay? So in closing, I'm going to read the last stanza of the poem. Kari karau thai sahi, tabina anya gati nahi. Kari karau thai sahi, tabina anya gati nahi. आम ओडिया कम्युनिटी समृद्धि से जगह पाई से चकाटोल पाई 25 वर्ष रूपा जयंती उत्सव बहुत हस खुशी आनंद सह पालन और सफलता पाई आम समस्ते गर्वित और नतमस्तक हो प्रणाम। जय जगन्नाथ, जय जगन्नाथ।
एका तो बकता
universal message of the Gita is all-encompassing expression of truth. So Bhagavad Gita means Song of the Spirit, the divine communion of truth realization between man and his creator. Aryan Das is a refused famous all of today.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय सञ्जय उवाच दृष्ट्वा तु पाण्डवानीकं युद्धं भूयस्तदा आचार्यमुपसंगम्य राजा वचनमब्रवीत् पश्येतां पाण्डुपुत्रेण आचार्यमतिञ्चमो युद्धं द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येन धीमता अग्रसूरा महेश्वास समायति युयुधानो विराटश्च प्रबलश्च महारथाः दृष्ट्वा तु ते श्रीकितानः तास्य राजश्च वीर्यवान् प्रतिबोधश्च सैन्यश्च नरपुङ्गवः युद्धमन्यश्च विक्रमोजश्च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्व एव महारथाः अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाय आदिभूतोदित्तमा नायका नवसैन्यस्य सैनिकार्थं तं प्रवीमते विश्वश्च कर्णश्च कृतश्च मृत्युञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सोमदत्तश्च यादताः अन्ये च बहवः शूराः मदत्ते त्यक्तजीविताः मनस्तादारणाः प्रियादन्तमस्माकं परं भीष्मविरक्षितं आयास्तं कृतमेतेषां परं वीराविरक्षितम् अयनेषु च सर्वेषु प्रभातं विश्वमेव विरक्तन्ति अनन्तः सर्व एव तस्य सन्धनयनमस्य तद्वृद्धा पितामहा सिंहनादं विरक्तोजैः सर्वं धर्मपुत्रं प्रदान् ततः स्वर्गाश्च वीर्यश्च परिपालकृतसंस्थाः सरसंवेद्यन्त्यन्तं शब्दस्तूलोभवत् तस्मिन्दैर्वैर्युक्ते नादस्यान्तरस्थितं कौरवाः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यसंहितम् साचजन्याऋषिकेषु देवदत्तं धनञ्जयः पौण्ड्रं धर्मं महासंसं अनन्तविजयं राजा वृत्तिपुत्रो युधिष्ठिरः राघवश्च देवश्च पुष्पकः काश्यश्च परमेश्वासः सुगन्धी च महारथः दुष्टपूर्णो विराटश्च सात्विकश्च पराजिताः द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्वशक्ति विपते सौभद्रश्च महाबाहुः संकल्पमोहितककुतकः सघोषो धार्तराष्ट्राणां हृदयानि विदारयत् नभश्च पृथिवीं चैव विनादयन् ततः विस्कृतां दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रश्च दिग्वजः प्रभुत्वे सत्यसम्पाते संयुज्यान्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं वाक्यम् इदं मम महीपते नमस्ते जय जगन्नाथ।
Ardhanarishwara Stotram is a great hymn composed by Adi Shankaracharya on the Ardhanarishwara form in which half the part of Lord Shiva is represented the goddess Parvati. Performing today, Lucida Sattapati.
Namah Shivaya.
selected the program with the children's drama. I just a quiet phrase. I want to tell a story. When you come to the temple, we all beg God, give me this, give me that. God doesn't give anything. You have to do it yourself. It is what your soul really desires. If you want, you will get it. But I'll tell a story about this. Once upon a time, there was a king, and king had 4 wives. So suddenly the king was on his deathbed. So he was worried that I'm going to die. I hope one of my wives should come with me. So he asked his 4th wife. Now the 4th wife is the one who always dresses with jewelries, everything. So he asked the 4th wife, would you come with me to the afterlife? He said, no, I like it here much better, so I will stay here, you go. So then he went to the 3rd wife. 3rd wife, he was bragging about the 3rd wife, who he takes, he has a lot of bread here, all these things. So anyway, the 3rd wife said the same thing. I like it very much here. I don't have to go with you, but after you go, I will divide your asset, I will remarry. Then he went to the 2nd wife. 2nd wife said, 2nd wife is the one who always was taking care of you, the sickness and all those things. So the 2nd wife said, no, I will help you and give you a good funeral, but I can go beyond that. So suddenly somebody said outside, he said, I will go with you. You know what the last one was? Your own soul. We often think the jewelries, all those assets, they are not going to go with you. That's the 4th wife. The 3rd wife is your assets, your properties, everything. They will be divided. The 3rd one is your friends and relatives and family. All they can do is go up to your funeral. They can go beyond that. But you will go with your own soul. So take care of your soul. Be good to your soul. Do the good things. Do the prayer. Do the yoga and everything. But most of all, try to find out who you are. And also try to find out who the people are around you. And based on that theory, based on that thought process, the drama is written. And even Lord Krishna or Jagannatha is having trouble finding who are the true people around him. So without much talk, let the children do the drama. And you enjoy the drama, please be quiet, and they have worked very hard to do this drama. Thank you.
I would love if you don't make any noise at all, because we don't have any mic for them to hold on and talk, or no mic is hanging from.
Past few days, every evening going on the swan boat ride in Narendra Pond, especially on these hot summer days with all the devotees. Wow! After that, I get to eat all of the foodie specials. I just cannot believe that one time I used to steal the mutton. Oh, now I remember Yashoda Ma's yelling and all those gopis ganging up on me in the pretext of seeing me. You're so cold. I think I have a fever. Well, maybe I did too much. Every day, I should not have been doing this long night boating and then afterwards taking a bath. Well, I am glad that I have so many people to take care of me. With their care, I will get better soon and go back to my normal self. I really just think I need some rest. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Pranam, Prabhu. Pranam, Maharishi. How are you? And what made you to come here? Oh, Lord, I heard that you were sick, and therefore I came to see you. Oh, do not worry. I will get better very soon. Oh, Lord, I was thinking of an idea of how can you get better soon. Okay, tell me. Oh, Lord, with due respect and forgiveness, I was thinking that you have many wives. If you could have the one that loves you most to take care of you, you will definitely get better soon. Yes, Maharishi, that is a very good idea. Wait, everyone loves me. Oh, my lord, I was asking you to tell me who loves you the most, so I can go and talk to her, make all the necessary arrangements. I have Lakshmi, Rukmani, my gopis, and Radha too. But I'm not quite sure who loves me the most. Narayana, Narayana. I'm really surprised you're being the Lord of the universe that does not know who loves you the most. But you don't know who loves you the most. Yes, that is true. Wait, you are a Mahagani. You might be able in helping me in finding out who loves me the most. Oh my lord, it is not possible for me. I will be in real trouble. I know this is hard for you, Maharishi. But what will you say if I tell you that this is my Adesh? As you wish, my lord. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Pranam, Mom. Listen. What does it make you come here? Mom, I'm not so good news for you. Lord Krishna is not feeling well and is having high fever. Oh no! Let me go get ready to see him. No, wait. I have another request. The Sikhs have asked me to get the dust from your feet and put it on his body. He will get better very soon. So I came to get some of your pataduli. No way! I cannot get any of my pataduli to be placed on my Lord. Mom, please understand. I'm not asking for much. Just a few sands so we can put all over his body. Just like people add regular water to the Ganga Jal. Same way. No, Maharishi. I cannot give even a single grain of sand from my feet. This will be a real bubble. It is not possible at all. But is there anything else I can do for you? No, Mother. Like I told you, they sent me to get the Padaduli, so he'll become better only after that. So, Maharishi, what are you going to do now? I will go and request to his other wives and all the gopis. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Pranam, Mom. Please take my sincere pranam. Pranam, Maharishi. So nice to see you. How are you? What made you come here? Is everything okay? Mom, there's a reason why I've come here. What is it, Maharishi? Lord Krishna is not feeling well, and the only way is that the Sikhs have asked me to get the patadoli from their feet. We'll put it on his body so he'll become better. So, I came to get some of your patadoli. Okay, here, take my patadoli. Oh, Mom, that is enough. Thank you for your patadoli. Mom, do you really know what this is? This is papo. This is not the right thing to do. Placing your patadoli on Lord Krishna's forehead? Do you know what the consequence is going to be? You'll be rotting in hell forever. Maharishi Narad, I know exactly what I'm doing, and also I know what is right and what is wrong. My Lord is sick. I will do anything for the Lord who I love, even if I have to spend my Jagannatha in hell. I will accept that for my love. Please, take this patadoli and make sure to put it on his body. Thank you, Ma. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. What is it? Yes, how ignorant I was. I went through all of these when the answer was there all along. No, what do people always say Radhe before they say Krishna? Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Precious constant, described by Radha in this beautiful song, Kala Har Kalasi Dara by Monica Purida.